Day 28. Today, we officially left the Meseta. Some books we read and advice we received was to either bike or take the bus across the Meseta because it's, quote, so boring. I disagree highly. There were long, flat days, but I'm glad I walked every step. The only negative of this experience is that I tended to walk faster and harder than I normally would have, and have developed a new callus that hurts because of its location. It's like I have a sixth toe growing under my middle toe. I have found the magic fix, but I only have 5 more bandages, and I'm having a hard time replacing them. Oh well, the Camino provides. We'll see how accurate that statement is. On another point, the road is getting busier every day. A lot of tourists, bus riders, short stayers, etc. start joining in. Besides the 4 of us traveling together, we hardly ever see anyone we recognize anymore. It's kind of a weird experience. And because a lot of people are traveling with others, it's hard to break in and make new Camino buddies. Not complaining, just yet another experience. So the mountain range is getting closer, but I see a couple of paths over on this one, a little shorter. I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed. I think if you're gonna climb, might as well be to that big fella there. But I might be singing a different song tomorrow. Wow, ow. These 2 words describe the 2 parts of today. First, the wow. Climbing up to the second most iconic spot on the Camino, the Cruz de Ferro, or Iron Cross, was much easier than we thought. A very gentle incline that was almost too easy. It did lead us to some wow views along the way. Being at the Cruz de Ferro was a special moment for us. We all let the moment sink in spite of a group of ladies who were obviously there more for a photo shoot than for quiet reflection. Then came the ow. We walked a very steep 900-meter drop into our host town for the night. Photos cannot reflect the steepness and length of this 5.5-hour section. We will all be sleeping well tonight. The Cruz de Ferro is said to be an ancient monument, first erected by the ancient Celts, and then later dedicated by the Romans to the god Mercury for safety of travelers. A 9th century Christian hermit named Guachelmo placed an iron cross at the top and dedicated it to God. It has become a place where travelers bring a stone representing a burden to leave behind. I'm standing here on what looks like to be the highest point of the Camino. And it's a beautiful view. You can see been a gradual climb today, not too hard. And yeah, now we start a pretty steep downhill. And it's all downhill from here until we get to the next climb in another few days. But yeah, it's been a good day today. Today was a recovery day. Not a rest day, but a day of relatively flat landscape, giving us the opportunity to walk gently. Leg muscles are a bit stiff today, but I'm sure we'll be back on it tomorrow feeling well again. I walked with a French couple for a bit today. He asked me where I was from, and I told him, originally from America, but I've lived in New Zealand for the last 19 years. That usually leads to a "why did you move there?" question, which usually leads to a short or long talk about spiritual matters, depending on the other person. This couple, however, said that they had met another man and his son who were the same, Americans living in New Zealand. Then we realized we had slept across from them just a handful of nights ago, and that I was that American Kiwi. We had a good laugh about that. The road is getting busier, and it's getting harder to remember who you know and where you know them from. In the next week, more people will join the path, since many people start in the town 100 kilometers from Santiago. We are learning patience with these new pilgrims who have not yet learned some of the basic Camino etiquette, but they'll catch on, and we will have more people in the Camino family. Well, good morning. It's the morning after the day before. That long downhill really took it out of all of us. Fortunately, today's a little bit of an easier walk. A little bit more descending, but a shorter day today. So we're just kind of taking it easy, letting the muscles warm up a little bit, and praying we don't have any more of those steep declines. All right, have a great day. We'll see you later. Solution for going downhill when your legs are still aching from yesterday. Can you tell I'm walking backwards? This is the way to do it.
you.